Welcome to a tutorial video to help you successfully navigate virtual labs. Today we will be looking at the virtual lab related to expressions for the Pre-Algebra online course, Module 7. The objective of this lab is to help determine if two or more different symbolic expressions are mathematically equivalent in a game-like scenario. And the link we'll be looking at is a PhET activity. Let's first of all remind you that you do have pre-lab questions, so don't forget about the pre-lab questions. I will talk you through the procedures and then I will demonstrate the procedures. So first of all, just reading through them step by step. Number one, you want to open the link and click the play symbol. You will be directed to the expression exchange. Number two, choose game and then your level 1. Number 3, you are given 3 expressions on the page. Click and drag the cards at the bottom anywhere in the blue area. Number 4, when you place the cards next to each other, they will combine to form a new expression. Number 5, once you believe you have an expression equal to one of the 3 originals to the right of the screen, click and drag it to the white box. And number 6, when all 3 expressions are correctly expressed, you will move on to the next level and complete all 8 levels. So let me talk you through that, or now that I have it, let me show it to you. So here is the PhET simulation. I click the start button by clicking the white arrow in the middle of the picture, and it's going to load up here for us. Remember, if you have connectivity issues, you do have the download feature as well. So number 1 says we're going to click the play symbol and we are directed to the exchange. We're going to choose game. So I go over here to the right side, I click game and choose level number 1. Okay. Before I move on, let me just talk about the navigation. This arrow up here will take you back to the levels page so you can choose your level. And this right here refreshes the question. So right now you'll notice I have a red, a silver, and a gold. 2 reds, a gold, red, I guess that's copper. I guess that's a copper penny. Copper and then a silver. If I hit refresh, that changes the expressions around, so I get different expressions. Okay, also I want to create here, we want to have 3 coppers. So I bring up the 3 coppers and I put them right in here. That's not where it's supposed to go. It's a mistake. It's not going to do anything for me. But if I line them up and stack them, I have a number in front. See? If I stack them up like that, give me the number. Now I want 2 silvers, so I bring 2 silvers up here. I can stack them, and notice I get a coefficient. And when I stack here, we have the 3 coppers plus 2 silvers. I can now drag it into the white box, and I got it right. Okay, let me do a second one. Let's bring up the silver, and let's bring up the 2 golds. Okay, and I want to stack them. So see, now they're linked. If I hit cut right here, it pulls it apart so I can stack them. And then I can now put this here, and I can drag this into the box, and it tells me I got it right. Okay, now technically it is correct because of commutativity. However, some people might notice, like, hey, these are in the wrong spot. Okay, it's supposed to be the silver first and the 2 gold at the end. Okay, and if you want to have it look exactly like the picture, even though technically it is correct, I can click on this arrow to drag it back outside. I click on the box and I can reverse the order. So I have these 2 arrows here. And when the screen goes kind of this pale, dingy, grayish blue color, like a cloudy day, I can pull it apart and move this over in the front where I want it. And now I've reversed the order. I click anywhere off of the screen. Now it's a bright blue. I can drag this back in. And now I still have it right, but it looks exactly like the picture above it. So that is how you would go ahead and complete these. Of course, you want to do the 3rd one and then move on to level 2. Let's talk about the lab sheet for a minute. Okay. So what I did was I talked you through the different observations. So you're going to simulate what I just did and answer the questions like what happens when you try to stack the coins. What does the number in front of the coin mean? What happens when you click on the picture like 3 silvers and click on the yellow box with the scissors? So you're going to explore that yourself and then answer the questions. For calculations, this tells us now we're going to go to the Explore screen of the sim expression page, and we're going to try to make 78 cents. So let's go back here. And down here on the bottom, you'll notice there's a home screen, a basic screen, an explore screen, negatives, and game. So it said go to the explore page, so I click explore. By the way, another way to get there would be to click on home and then explore. Another way to get there. And we have coins again, a copper, a silver, and a gold coin. Up here we have the total cents, and we can see what your collection looks like here. I would suggest clicking on the coin values so you can see the value of the coins. And so we got 10 cents, 5 cents, and 2 cents. If you want to have the coefficients in the front, you can. That's an option. And also, you can move back and forth and show you like this is, you could have 3 nickels or 2 times 2 cents. You could have the different coefficients here as well. But just staying with the beginning and keep it simple. You can explore that on your own. But you want to drag up these coins until you get to 78 cents. So you drag up various combinations of coins until you get to 78 cents. And then when you need to refresh, there's your refresh button down here. Going back to the lab sheet, you're going to use that page to answer the calculation questions. Finally, I want to take a look at the exercise questions. There's 3 exercise questions where we introduce variables. So going back to this simulation page, down here, if I click on this toggle button, I can change the coins into X, Y, and Z variables. Okay. So if you need that help or you need that visualization to help you answer the exercise questions, that's an option that you have. And then, of course, you have your conclusion questions. There are 2 of them. Don't forget your conclusion questions. So that's your tutorial on how to successfully complete the Expressions Lab for module number 7 in pre-algebra. I will talk to you again on our next tutorial video.